Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. 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 Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, should be rocking and rolling now. Wow. Good call out there. Thank you guys. I was I'll have to rewind everything I said. Didn't have my audio set up. So good morning. Starting over. Good morning, everybody. Wow, darn it. Thank you. Finally figured it out here. Had the I went in and turned it on, but I was mentioning the reason it took me a minute to get started this morning is we lost power here at the beach and had to cycle all my machines on this morning. So I did catch the NQ 2-minute ODP on these two up here, which was awesome. But I didn't catch it on this machine down here. I was still trying to get this one going. So we're rolling now. All right. Thanks for helping me get the audio going. Man, so let me start over. I have to start over. Marcia, I said thank you so much. We shared the ODP yesterday. I didn't see it in the chat message at first in the morning. I apologize totally. We shared it yesterday. Congratulations. That's awesome. And you hit it again today. That's so cool. That thing has been super hot. I'm really excited for you. Way to go. Way to pick the winners. That's super fun. So congratulations on that again. Everybody, how about giving her a round of applause? Marcy is the best trader out here. Oh, man. That's awesome. We had a nice move right there, and a nice move down. That's so cool. Yeah, you missed it. I was giving you a really great thank you earlier, but I was just talking to my room. It's like I've heard that saying, something about if a tree falls in the woods, does it actually make a noise? I don't know. If you're not there, I guess I don't know. Oh, that's funny. All right, so this has been a good push up this morning. Went off flying at 8:30. Wow, took a ride on that thing. Woo wee. So what are you guys trading today? Marcia, you in the ring again? You got anything loaded? Anything in the chamber? I want to get a couple going too. I've got. And you were mentioning, what it was I was going to be running in the PA account today. So today I've got that the YM still loaded on 248. So I'll keep that one on there for a while. Let that one just kind of go back and forth and battle. It's up about $1,000 on that one so far. So just kind of letting that PA run its course on that strategy and see if it can run me up into payday. Hit a nice one here on the 30 range this morning. We took off flying. Caught a beauty. So that one's up nice. Nice $5,000 on that trade there. So I think the market's setting up nicely here. Bit of a sell-off here, but we'll work between 19,100 and 1950. Let's take a look around and see what other kind of instruments are popping up, if any, here. So again, I had a little bit of a late start, probably first trade might have been about 8:45 maybe. So it looks like we hit a couple on the NQ here. Caught one on the RTY and GC. Another GC. RTY. Looks like the RTY is the one that's coming out hot this morning. And that's unusual. It's rare that it's up here this high. So that's a nice market to trade in this morning. RTY. I traded that market about 6 months ago, pretty regular. It would almost emulate the NQ. Could almost just watch the charts one after the other, follow the same pattern for a while. And the RTY is a little slower pace too, so it's not not as quick. All right, Rue's in the ring, baby. What's up, Rue? Rue, I was asking earlier this morning too, what the weather was like in India this morning. Is it nice, sunny day? Is it super summer? Super summer like it is in the U.S. right now? Nice bullish candle just popped in. So that would have been a good smart stop trade right there. Let's see what that would have gave us a few ticks. Not really. Been about break even. Okay, rainy, so maybe like the spring. The NQ's coming back to 1900, 19,000. 19,000. Coming up. News was good this morning. Should bounce at some point here. Looked like the floor was right at 19,000. Look at that. Right on the dot. Ow! Look at all the action. All the orders there at 19,000. Wow. That's sweet. Look at that smiley face. Woo-wee. Hello. Awesome. What a run. What an absolute run. Wow. Look at that signal A call right there. Oh my goodness. Jeez, there's one, there's another one. Another one. Ooh. Wow. Signal A had to come out firing at 8:30. Woo. Get a ruler on that bad boy. Sheesh. $1,700 move. One contract. Ooh. Sweetness. All those orders sitting there at 19,000. Wow, look at that. Zzz. Caught a little steam here, started heading north. Got that nice cross right there, nice signal A entry. Man, wow, what a couple of beauty calls there on this move. That thing's textbook right there. Oh my goodness, look at that move. These are all in milliseconds too. Look at this chart. This is all at 8:30. All at 8:30. The bot called this this entry here on the way up. Man, look at that giant move. Let's see how big. Candle close. Ooh, 2,100. Yeah, baby. Man, what a move. Coming back at the 19,000 where all the action was. Going into a flamethrower here at 19,000. Oh, let's see. Let's get some stuff set up here. Prepare for this battle. All right, welcome aboard, everybody. We're looking at the NQ 30 range chart this morning. I've got the bots all jumping in and out of the market here, and starting to push up into the 10 o'clock. We had a heck of a move this morning. Woo, nice move. Huge smiley face built for us at 8:30. We're sitting about 19,000. It jumped up about 200 points, pulled back, jumped back up. Now we're pulling back to 19,000 one more time.
Order submitted. Order filled.
248's in my YM.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Those of you that like a little bit of a slower pace strategy, the YM's a nice one to use. Speaking of that, let me mention the FTC or the CFTC requires us to mention that all trading opportunities that I provide here orally or electronically are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Just want to kind of show you the software and how I'm using it and what kind of leverage it's given me in the market. So I'm just a trader. I'm not a financial advisor. So if you want to do some trading, reach out to a licensed financial advisor and get some advice before you jump in the ring here, because it is lucrative and dangerous all at the same time. It's a battle. It's a battle. Everybody's trying to take everybody's money. Is what's happening right now.
Order filled.
We're hedging. We're hedging against the price of the NASDAQ instrument coming up here when this contract expires. This one expires September 24th, so we're trading the September 24th contract for the NASDAQ. Looks like I lost that trade on the YM there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Kind of looking at my leaderboard here, looking like had some pretty good trades with the NQ30 range here, so we'll get that one fired up. Looks like the
Order submitted.
Signal C also, so that's another one to keep my eye on here. We'll get this one fired up though. This one's my favorite anyways. I've always liked this Signal A. This is the cross on the chart here that we get. This one right here has some filters in there, so protecting us on some market structures. So got this this one programmed so it'll only take a short trade with a 50 that's going short. So a little bit of action back there to protect us. All right, so let's
Order submitted.
set one up here. We'll set that NQ30 range Signal A drone up to do some trading for us here. So I'm just going to go grab that template that we got built for it. And I'll go down and on this PA account, you know, getting $1,000 is kind of my goal per day. So get that one set up with $1,000 session. So then I'll just go change the account. Kind of those two things I always go look at is the session profit and loss limit, and then the account name. And I'll run this one on 239. So then go find it over here. Once you load it in, it just drops into the strategy area, and just get that thing engaged. So now it's running in the market too. Looks like we got a pretty good YM trade here going. Let's take a look at that one. So I'm going to get this chart set up for the YM. It's the YM 10 range. We're in this trade over here. We're running a Signal B. Signal B's been doing pretty good the last couple mornings. So far the strategy's pulled in, I think, $900 for this this account. 248. I think maybe it's up to 1,000 now. Depends on where this trade ends. I think it started about $700 or $800. So this one's just rolling here. Had a bullish candle kind of pop in there, so that's kind of telling me that the price has decided to reverse on us pretty heavily. So let's get out of that trade there and wait for the next trend to start here for us. So a lot of these strategies, kind of my goal is to duplicate them on another machine and just get them rolling with all of our new smart stops, because I think they're a better solution than static stops. So really excited to get those rolling. All right, our 30 range took a trade. So the YM, we'll go check out our. So now we're back on the NQ 30 range. Let's take a look at that trade that just happened. Quick one. Okay, right here. Okay, so we caught a long entry there, but it backed up on us right away. Right away. Big quick pullback. So we got a really static 50 right now. We knew this was a little bit of a chop zone here. Let's go on the sidelines for a little bit here. Let this one work itself out here. This is the no-fly zone that we talked about at 19,000. This one's we had price do a absolute backflip at this range earlier. Right here, this huge cycle back and forth. So it's a hot zone. A lot of buyers and sellers. Yeah, Rue's going all over now. Rue, what'd you trade today? I didn't get to see it. Do you mind saying again? Oh, NQ. Man, almost 5 grand. Rue's got a profit factor of 3 point something.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right. We're rolling here. Hitting that 19,000. Woo! No good.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
All right, here we go. We're going to jump in a second here. We had a little bit of a push up and then another release. We'll see if 19,000 can hold here on the NQ.
Order submitted.
The NQ gives a lot.
Order
You got that right, Rue. It giveth and it taketh. Giveth and taketh. Yes.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, so 19,000 is going to soften into it. 19,000 is going to be a battle here. We're going to see who's got this one covered. The Bulls or the Bears are all sitting on the fence of 19,000.
Order filled.
Whew. Like going into a chop saw right now. Let's make sure our cross is going to alert us when we're up. Look at the market when it senses an opportunity. Got faked out on that one right there, by the way. Darn thing.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, the Dow's back in. So we're running the YM signal B here.
Order submitted.
Played that short right there. Caught a decent trade on that one. It's jumped in long here.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
NQ just fell right through 19,000. climbing back to 19. Sitting at $70 on this trade right here. Trying to pull this PA account up to payday. Rolling around $1,000. Here we go. Just pushed over 1,000. Coming back. Taking some heat on my grand here. Always tell people you can't make money without trying to invest it, though. So it's an investment here, but I got the investment off the table. Those are nice moments. I'm going to see what the NQ's doing now. I think it's looking like it's a nice setup for a good juicy entry coming up here in the NQ. Juicy entry coming up on the NQ here. Right here. Where is it? Yep. 239. Had a big bullish candle there. Bounced once at 19,000 and then said, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Still in on the YM on the left. Had a pretty good push away. Looked like I was up decent for a minute there. Had my investment off the table. All right, we got this YM moving in our direction. Up 200. $150. I know. Just his banker would be nice. Catch those dividends off Rue's cash flow. Runs a 3.0 profit factor. He's our role model. Here we go. Caught the bearish candle, unfortunately, on this long trade over here. See if she can hold together. Push through it. Gave us the full market internals, and now we got background bias. We're pushing up hardcore here on the YM. NQ is recovering. It's going to go visit 19,000. Bounced off 970. We're going to take the next short trade if one happens. Got to get a little higher. Just a little higher. Almost caught it. Almost caught the NQ trade.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
catch it if we go south here, but looks like we're going to hang out and go north. Got the YM trade going on over on the left.
Order filled. Order filled.
We'll close that one down a tad.
Order submitted.
Take a little off the table if she comes back.
Order filled. Order submitted.
All right, up 250. Here we go.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Up 200.
Order
Got my stop probably at 150.
Order filled.
All right, Scott, what's happening?
Order filled.
Okay, so we got a little nugget. Got back to even. All right, he's got one to pass. One in the chamber there, huh, Scott? Let's go. I'm trying to get this trade right here on the NQ2. I thought we were going to roll right into it. Man, that was close. Really close entry there. We have this this darn pivot down here now stopping us too, potentially. Depends on where it sets up at, but ODP, ODP. Yes. That was awesome to see the 2-minute hit again this morning, guys. That was awesome. The market was set up perfect for it. Holy moly. That news was set up perfect. All right, Dan, thank you. Yeah, I had a snafu though this morning, man, with the darn computers. Had to restart them all this morning when I got in. It was lights out. And then then had to get my volume set up on this thing. Oh yeah, David Kushner, one of our traders, he's rules based and follows them to a T, man. I'll tell you, he works our money flow tracker software for the futures, and he's got some rigid rules that he follows that really work well. Man, consistent. You don't make a lot. You know what I mean by that? You know, these $1,000 days are good, but he doesn't lose much, and that's the difference. Yeah, he's rules based, great trader.
Order filled.
Yeah, we'll get him back on this too here soon. Yeah, Mike, I'm a full trader. I do all of it. Try to make money no matter what. Sometimes I let the bots just do their thing. Sometimes I move them around, so I don't have one standard way of trading. I'm always, moving around, trying different things. So I don't aspire to try to say I do one certain thing.
Order submitted.
I use all these tools. I got a lot of tools here. I bought a software company. I own. I'll say hundreds of indicators that have been developed over the last, 15 years here with the business. So got a lot of, market intelligence that I use around me, which is lucky. Like the money flow tracker software, it's another another piece of software that we have, and the Revolutions Auto Trader. So we've got another 2 different packages of software that help for the futures market. We've got a NDT. This trade management tool is awesome. It's one of our best little pieces of software that we have. It's just a little basically entry tool, manual entry tool, but really nicely designed. Has some really cool features where you can set it up to only exit the trade if you get a red candle. If you're going long, and you just set it up to exit if you get a red candle. All right, good. So we got an entry finally over here on the NQ30 range. Mike, I love the entries for the Auto Trader. That's where I live in the space of entries. It's quicker. It's a lot quicker entering than I am. So I'll say that's its sweet spot. And you can let them run. The numbers that we give every week or every day, they're all untouched. So that's the goal of the Auto Trader, is to keep it untouched. That's why I don't mess with any of the data of the strategies down here. I don't change them. I always create a new one, and then use the new one for my prop accounts or my live accounts. I've got my live account running up here on another computer. So I usually keep it up like that for the most part. The Revolutions is just similar to this one, so it runs pretty good. It doesn't have as many features. That's the difference. I mean, this is the AI, so we got the algorithms in this one doing some of the heavy lifting for some of the strategies that we don't have in the Revolutions. That was like just like Microsoft has different versions. It's like a different version or flavor. So the AI is where we're spending all of our time and energy on development. So that's the real difference. Man, I'm super excited for what Sergio is about to deliver to me. He has it set up to now have a model, an agent, AI agent, working behind the scenes for us, grabbing all the time data, so profit per time, and running that through a mathematical model to deliver the bots the most optimum times to be in the market. So we would know, let's say, and we nothing is ever permanent. Someone said yesterday in Discord, yeah, just because it did good yesterday doesn't mean it's going to do good today. I know. Shoot, I know it. I wish it did, though. But that's all we have, right? That's all we have is data. We don't have future. We don't have future yet. We're looking towards future, but we don't have it. What we have is data, and then we use the data, though, that we have to try to predict the future. So anyway, on the last data that we have, we can now, very soon, be able to click a button to have it optimize the bots to only trade during the times that are the most profitable, based on data. So anyways, that's what I'm really looking forward to. We do that on Fridays. We look at the data and we optimize it on time for the ODPs mostly. So that's it moves your percentage, your win rate up. It truly does. I personally didn't think time mattered as much as I see the data showing me that it does. So that's something that's coming real soon. The first update that you'll get, though, will be the smart stops. So on this next update, you'll get the smart stops in the software, so you can set some strategies up, hopefully to work on those smart stops. So in this particular trade, if I would have had it set up on a smart stop, I would have exited that trade right there at that red candle with the circle on it. So I probably would have just about broke even, maybe made like $5. So we'll see if 19,000 can hold here. Looking at a $100 bill. Looks like we made some money over here on the YM trade. We're up 24 bucks. Okay, we got the big bearish candle. No good for us in this trade. Ouch. Eesh. Bearish candle came in hardcore. I'm going to go ahead and set that up right now. That's a fool's game that I'm not using it. So let me set it up. I'm going to add the smart stop to it. A fool's game right there. So if in the future, when you guys get your software, hopefully this weekend, if things continue to go well, it'll say smart stop number 2. Again, we're going to change the text here a little bit. It's going to say something about candle pattern recognition. You'll click that, and then the pull down, and we'll use the engulfing candle. And I've been using a trend of 3. So that's the way we're going to set that bad boy up. Oh, that could have saved on this particular trade. We can look at the risk aversion. The risk aversion would have been $260. Okay, we got the long entry coming. We got this long entry on the 30 range over here. If we can keep pushing up and close green. We're dancing at the 19,000. Should have known better than to trade right at 19,000, but I don't. All right, that one kept us out of that trade. Closed red. Oh, we had the bullish candle come in though. I think those are good entries in the future. I'm looking at those to add those as entries, but the verdict's still out. Yeah, I tell you, that's a heck of an entry at some points. Look at that nice move. Whew. $465 move if that was an entry. Let's get an ODP going here. Put in a new ODP. If I can get Rue to write ODP in the chat here, I'll put it in here. Come on, Rue. Or somebody put ODP in for me, please. Which one do we want to trade? Okay, we're in on the NQ, or I'm sorry, the YM over here. Got the signal B entry.
Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, ODP, baby. Let's go. Which one? NQ? I think it's the only one that we can run. Let's see. Here it is.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
All right, we're rolling with the ODP. If she jumps in, we'll know it. It'll show us over here on the right. All those little contracts will show up from Rhythmic, making the transaction for us on those contracts. All right, the NQ is stalling around 19,000 again. We might get a hard stop right here. We may flatline right at 19,000 coming up. Up $50 on the YM. Here we go. Suzanne's been running that Steven awesome, boy, playing textbooks with that Steven strategy, Suzanne. Suzanne, if you're still out there, help me understand what you're talking about when you say levels. I wanna understand the levels that you're talking about. It sounds interesting. In Discord chat, you said something about the like trading to some levels. Is it by chance the levels on the market structure over here? That's the only thing that I could think of when you said it, but I know that it's probably not that. So I'm curious. All right, we got a $100 trade here over here on the YM. Ooh, dropped nicely, 150. $50 drop, quick one. Quick drop. Looks like we were there before. Recovered there one time. Oops. Set it in the wrong place. Set it behind the price. Take a $100 trade. Let's go. Take the risk off the table. Go down here. Hope that we hit this pivot down here. Nice looking trade. Looking like a $200 doozy here. All right, NQ starting to give up. 19,000's in the rear view mirror. Hold 19,000 in the rear view mirror. Holding $200 trade over here on the YM. NQ on the right can't find a home. NQ can't find a home. We're going to have to get in on this one. So we're going to do a new strategy. We're going to now play Steven's strategy. Oh, Steven strategy. Here we are. Let's go, Steven. Haha. 804,000. Oh, baby. All right, we're going to run the big one. Run the big dog here. Let it eat over here. See if we can catch a nice one. So we're going to try to run it on 242. So this one's going to jump off on this one over here. If we do ever get to clear back up to the 50 here on the long trade, we'll take this one long, coming back, trying to find 19,000. Okay, we made a nice chunk over here on the YM, and it jumped back in for us. How about that? Uh-oh. Might have found a floor on the YM over here. Let's close her down. Nice trade on the YM. Let's get this thing closed down. See what's going to happen here. Get a little reversal. All right, NQ is starting to hold. We're starting to get back up to our 50. We're going to push up through here. We're hoping for a nice quick movement. It should see 50. Bought something. Oh, forgot to enable it. Damn it. Shh. Forgot to enable it. We'll see. Maybe catch the pullback here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. What are we going to do here? Damn. Didn't mean to do this one. See if 950 can hold here. $950's holding tight. Had a bullish candle. Close it down. Close it down. Shoot. I gotta put the bullish candle on this one too. Oh, I don't know if I can on Uniranko. Let me check this out. No, I don't think that'll work. I have to ask Sergio that question. Because on a Uniranko candle, it won't show that as an engulfing candle. There's no such thing, I don't think, in Uniranko candles. Look at those candles, though. Those engulfing candles. Look how the setup just. This is the long one, and this is the short one. All right, we're in a couple trades here. I think we're gonna get eaten up here a little bit. On the wrong side of that one. Caught that one when I didn't want to be in there first time, just before it entered. I like that long setup, returning back to 19,000 here. Drops below and then back up is when I want to be in on this one. Entered on 239. Trying to go short. Signal A entry here. Ooh. Lost that trade. Everything went haywire on that one. Here we go. Price trying to find a home on the NQ over here. 19,000.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Big move. Big move back to 19,000.
Order submitted.
Damn.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Going long on the YM.
Order filled.
Looking at a little pullback on the YM over here. In the whole 50 bucks.
Order filled.
NQ's going to hold 19,000 for a minute.
Order filled. Order filled.
Lost that YM trade there. Up 260. 230. On the YM. Signal B. Supporting. I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Do you buy when it breaks out of support or resistance? Only, like, do you have kind of a rule where you only buy if it goes above this support level up here? We have an entry that I haven't really brought into play yet, but we do have an entry that it's called pivot break entry, and at pivots it would as long as 3/4 of the candle passes the pivot, it will automatically put you in a trade. In on 242 here. Trying to go away from 19,000, which is going to be a very tall order here. 19's going to hold. I want to close this one down. 19's going to hold. A lot of pressure at 19. A lot of buyers at 19,000.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Trying to go south again. Boy, this is relentless. I'll get out of this NQ for a minute again. We're at 19,000. I'm going to hover here maybe for a minute. Let me change this one here. Entered over on the YM on the left. YM signal B.
Order filled.
No. Okay, why I'm trying to go long, short here on the left. Got the NQ hovering around 19,000. Price wants to hold 19,000. Good time to stay out of there. Uh-oh. 248. What's going on here? 248. Upside down on the YM trade right now. Okay. Good call, Suzanne. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, Scott. Good call there. Just reading your comment. The Unarenko candles, we have the first smart stop was designed for those. It's called overbought and oversold. It's a mathematical model that's in there looking for a weakness in orders, and it's really on the oscillator out here. Once it gets to the 70 or down here to the 30, the overbought and oversold signals come in. So that is available for the Unarenko, and that's really for signal C's typical. So yeah, that we have for sure already. That's the first one. Okay, so here's Suzanne's trade here. We broke the support here. Came back and retested, and then we'll see. We'll retest one more time, and now maybe, Suzanne, this is probably the time to pull the trigger. Shoot off like a gun, baby. Let's go. So we're really at that 70% range. Where is we call that the overbought situation here on this oscillator. But it can stay 70, 75, 80 even for a little while. It's not has to come back, but we find that that it bounces off those levels quite a bit. You see that once it hits 70, most of the time it comes back. If we look at these peaks right here, those are all at 67. So those 1, 2, 3 different peaks that it would have told you, hey, that trend is kind of exhausted, is what it's really trying to tell us here on this particular strategy. All right, so yeah, Suzanne's in and she's off to the races here. She's battling for 930. She's gonna get it. Looks like it's coming up into the windshield here. Got the NQ now firing, pushing up through 19,030. We're jumping back in on the NQs now that they're alive and kicking, getting away from the 19,000. It might come back and test 19,000, but at least we'll catch a little bit of a move if there is one. YM, we're at 160, 130 over here. Lost a little bit of ground here in a couple of trades. I've got an ODP loaded here for the NQ on the Signal A if we can catch one.
Order filled. Order filled. Order
930's holding tight here. See if it's going to use it as a stair step. Big push up here in the NQ. Getting ready for a signal B right here. Let's get one signal B going.
order filled.
All right, armed up our signal B bot for the NQ market. We'll go making an aggressive bot here. So armed 1535 there with my signal B bot. That's it's going to come in whenever we catch a trend. Right here with these little triangles is the entry for it, but it does have you know, some market structure involved. So it has to have background bias and a few other filters before it'll take the trade. But that's a good one once you see a nice little trend started and you know, a nice little move that you think might continue for a while. Yesterday ended up being a really nice signal B day in the afternoon. Price just kept moving up. Gonna push through 19,050 here. Use 930 as the stepping stone. Good long trades here. The news was good, so we're going to probably move up pretty high today, I'm guessing. I wouldn't guess we would see at least 19.2 again. Saw it about 8:30, so go back and get it at some point probably. It's holding 90. Holding it nicely.
Order submitted.
All right, 248's in. Signal B, NQ.
Order filled. Order filled.
Or no, 248's in on the YM over here. 248's in on the YM over here.
Order submitted.
We're in here on signal B.
Order filled.
We're holding 5 contracts on this trade, so we're trying to catch a flyer here. Pushing up around 500 bucks. Trying to push up through 55s.
Order filled.
Bearish candle coming in.
Order filled.
Bad for the home team here. See if we got enough buying pressure here to hold. Down 500. Down 1,000. Hold, baby. Holding 47. Back up to 50. Holding 50.
Order submitted.
Down 1,000. Come on. Battle, baby. Battle back. Here we go. Back through 50. Down 400. 53. Clawing back to even. Clawing back to even. Losing ground.
Order filled.
Got a nice trade on the YM over here. We're up 100 bucks. Back to even on the NQ over here. Holding 5 contracts. Trying to go long. It's going to test 50 again. $960 support. Up 500. Battling for $500 here. $800. $1,000. $1,000. Locking it in.
Order filled.
Lock in 1,000. Holding 970. Here we go. 1,500. NQ signal B.
Order submitted.
Coming back to 1,000. Can I get 66? Uh-oh. Losing momentum. Oh, we found a couple of buyers around the corner. Oh, we're off to the races again. We're up to $1,800. Come on, baby. Push up. Here we go. Full steam ahead.
Order submitted.
Lock in 15. Woo! All right. $1,400 trade. NQ signal B. Oh, we took some heat on that trade. That one was bringing the heat. 248 we're in over here. Going long. Up $50. Thanks, Suzanne, for sharing that. That was really good. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I used to be at work right now, too, and have my phone out, working, catching emails, doing whatever kind of work. But also looking to see which ones were the higher flyers for the day. Just like I'm doing right now. Which one's flying today? Let's go try to catch that tail. That's awesome. So, boy, sure would be nice to battle one of these back here. 248. Caught the bearish candle on the YM over here. Uh-oh. Coming back home. Let's close this one down, a little bit of profit. Take the risk off the table. Got a big pivot right up here. Big resistance line. Okay, the NQ's holding 1970. Ooh, look at that straight line. Going to the moon, baby. Going to the moon. Here we go. Gonna go test 19,200 one more time today. Signal B. NQ signal B. Here we go. All right, nice move on the Dow over here. The YM's pushing up nicely. Gonna go test those. Get out of that trade there and make a little bit of money. Let it do its thing around these resistance lines. Okay, signal B's about ready to jump in again here on the NQ. Getting closer. Ooh, showing a good Take a look at the leaderboard today. I haven't looked at that much today. Eesh, small leaderboard. Looks like the NQ, GC, RTY, YM. Here we go. Signal B. That's one we're trading. Making some money with it there. Must have got all the money there was on the table. Speaking of tables, heading back to Michigan this weekend. Doing a road trip back to see the fellas. Doing a little bit of playing some golf, and then we're going to play cards afterwards. So we've got a great weekend ahead of us. I got great weekends all week, all month. August is my month. It's like my happy birthday month. I get to go to Michigan this weekend, hang out with the fellas that I grew up with, and then the next weekend I get to go to North Carolina to hang out with my family, my kids. They live in North Carolina, so I get to do that for the next couple weekends. Been pretty awesome. Ooh! All right, so we're up 300 on that YM so far today. Well, 279. Not a bad day. Thought we were going to see the NQ signal be a little bit more, but she's calmed down a second here. We are seeing a signal C start to pop back in. Okay, so it looks like the YM kind of took me out right at the end of that wick right there, and then she's kind of still bouncing around in that trade there. Oh, that's awesome, Marcia. Arizona, I like that. I like that state too. Yeah, beautiful. I almost moved there. That sounds great. She's a Leo too, huh? Independent? Is she independent? That's what I think one of the traits are. That's cool. She got married. Congratulations. Good luck to them. That's cool. Okay, we dropped in here. Gun signal B going short. Just the opposite of what I would have thought. But hey, that's the way trading goes sometimes. Oh boy, heavy duty trade there. Caught that release right at the very end of it, and it jumped. It jumped out. I said, I don't think so. There's some buyers still in this market over here. Coming back. Down 1,000.
Order filled.
Came back and got it. We're up 150. Yeah, Stephen, I grew up in Michigan, just north of Lansing. St. John's is where I'm from. Grew up running the streets in St. John's and Lansing, and Detroit a little bit, but and then up north. So Traverse City, Harrison. We had a cottage in Harrison for a while. So most of the states, it kind of gets small after you drive around a little bit. But yeah, so for most parts, some of the areas, Stephen. I've got some buddies that I grew up with. Went to high school. First grade school, high school, even a little bit in college. But we were deer hunters when I was younger, and we started this thing, a deer camp. So we were doing deer camp every year. So we've been doing deer camp religiously for I think it's like 33 or 34 years now in a row. So we all go back to the old deer camp and hang out for a weekend and play poker and all kinds of stuff. Have a good old time. All right, we're in on 1534. Going long here on this ODP. This is the ODP NQ30 range, signal A. Trying to pull off a hat trick up here. Trying to get into the range. Got close. Had a $2,000 bill in her hand here. Holding 2,000. ODP. Here we go. Push up one more time for the players. One time for the players. Oh, in the profit window. 2,700, 2,500, 24. Ah! 2 grand. Okay, that was nice. That was flirting with the good one. That was a good little trade coming out of that signal A right there. $1,900 trade. That was the ODP that we loaded up earlier. Oh, Ypsilanti. Okay, cool. Yeah. Down in College Town. Let's go blue. Are you a blue or a green and white? Maize and blue? I ran around Michigan State a lot, but I was always a Michigan fan, so I always had my sister's like a professor at Michigan State. I mean, I still like it. A lot of my buddies went there too, but I was always a Michigan fan. What about you? Yeah, me too. Yeah, right. That's right. Yeah, I loved Fab Five, Bo Schembechler, all that stuff. All right, NQ holding here in this pivot right here at 980. 80 is going to be a little stiffer than normal. Steven, you trading Steven today? Okay, here we go. Signal B is going to pop in here soon. Where is it? Do I got that thing loaded still? Yep, 1535. Okay, when that one goes off. Yeah, choppy on you. Looking at the Dow over here on the left, made a nice move. Really good movement on that Dow instrument, the YM. Ooh. Good one to be trading today. If you like, consistent action, a little slower pace, the YM is a good instrument to trade. The NQ, you got to be ready to get kicked in the teeth a little bit. If you're not prepared, it will sting a bit. But once you start to catch up with it, it moves a lot. So that's my favorite because it moves a lot, a ton. But it catch you sideways quickly. Put you down $1,000 quick. But also it's flip side too. So it's a match made in heaven. It's a nice entry right here. This one was our signal A entry. Caught this one right there. 10 contracts. We took them out at the we fly up the stop called a smart stop there, a profit window, and it took us out, but we'll live to fight another trade hopefully here. So if you're new, kind of just checking out the broadcast here, we develop and sell the software strategies down here. So this is the AI Auto Trader that you're checking out, and it's a fully automated system that has the ability to jump in and out of the market for you. And you know, these strategies we develop down here, trying to get us in the best position to make some money. It doesn't always work, but it is nice when it does. So that's a little bit of behind the scenes of what we're up to today. Trying to make some money in the markets. I've got some prop accounts over here that I'm trying to continue to move towards payday. In fact, I'll be able to ask for some money out on a few of these. Not tomorrow, on Friday. On Friday, I will. So the opening comes up tomorrow or the next day, the 15th. So we'll ask for a little bit of money out on these accounts here. So we'll hopefully keep them up above ground for the next few days. You have to. Someone asked in the chat, and I wanted to mention it too. You know, it is a little bit of a nerve-wracking thing when you do put in for the payout. They keep them in pending stage for probably, I don't know, I think I've had one at least 8 days, as I mentioned, stay in the pending stage before they put approved on it. So that's what I've experienced so far with the payouts. All right. So we'll kind of let these markets settle here. It looks like the NQ is kind of hovering right around this this support line. It's kind of hit it twice here, pushed up just a little bit, almost seen 19,100. Again, we hit 19,200 earlier this morning when the news broke. So chances are there's buyers all the way up to that point at least. Yeah, Rue, that is a thing, that 30% rule, but you know, the way that another way to look at it, and I've thought about this, and I'm going to try it at some point when I get risky enough, but you could take one PA account and try to get in a monster trade and like literally stay in it as long as you could, maybe work it to $5,000 or $10,000, you know, something crazy on one trade, you know, taking 10 contracts and just letting it fly and hoping that you keep moving in your direction. And let's just say, you know, worst case scenario, whatever best case scenario, you make 10,000 in that on that first day, for example. All you have to do now is just keep trading that account for 3 months. Keep trading that account for 3 months, and then you can ask for the entire thing. So you could ask for all, you know, by then who knows where you would be if you got 10 grand on your first day. You know, let's say you whittled it down to 5 grand. You could still ask for the 5 grand out on that account after they give you the freedom. So that's something to consider. I didn't think about that until I was trying to figure out the 30% rule, and I was like, you know, you won't be able to take the payouts every 15 days, but you can if you're able to be consistent after that 15-day period. I believe. I think it resets every 15 days, the 30% rule. I would assume it would have to. I don't know. That's uncharted territory. That's uncharted territory. I don't know the ruling on that one. I don't know if I want to go find out either. All those videos, I've already watched them once. You know what? They haven't said anything in the last 3 months, I guess. It was a lot of action for a while there, but no more action from Apex lately. I think they had the rhythmic issue kept them busy behind the scenes. What I have noticed is they've changed some payment processors around a little bit. They used to take American Express, and they don't anymore. So there is some movement. I mean, even with our business, we switch, cards and merchant accounts and things like that too. So it's not necessarily a huge red flag. Take a look at the markets, see what's happening. Anything moving up in our range nicely here? Any sleepers? Looks like we hit the one-day pass on the CL. Oh, we're in that trade. Let's go ahead and watch that. The CLODP just came alive. We have that one sleeping all the way till now. The CLODP. Actually, wake it up at 11. It took one small trade. Exited on line change. Up 800, up 1,000. Good looking trade, trying to return to the 77.68 level. Black gold, ODP. Running a 10 range on the crude oil chart here, coming back to even. Quick drop. Quick drop, got a short stop on this one. Real short stop. We're going to vote Rue for president. He said there just should be one rule, that there's no rules. I'm sure I didn't read that correctly, though, Rue. I'm sure you meant there was a lot of good rules. Okay, we got crude oil over here bouncing at 77.30, 77.40. We jumped in on the long trade there, signal A. Signal A on crude oil here. Let me get my crosses set up properly. On crude oil, we don't care about the 50. On our ODP, we go against the grain, go against market structure on this one. So we caught a cross, caught a signal A entry here. Doing a little bit of a tightrope right where we bought. Back to even. Got a small stop here. Tested it twice already. Triple test up 600. Crude oil strategy, ODP. Made a little nugget on the first trade, I think 100 or 200 bucks maybe on the first trade. Back down. Uh-oh. Down 430, had a small stop on it. That one can take quite a few trades. down 430.
Order filled.
Caught a couple of good ones here. We caught a signal A entry on the NQ for that $2,000 bill there. This one I caught a 30 range haymaker earlier this morning on this PA account. Got an NQ 2-minute. You guys should have all hit your NQ 2-minute ODPs out of the gate at 8:30 this morning. I got out a little late out of the gate here. Didn't quite get that trade. Got it on my other two machines though. I even got an ES ODP on one machine here. And let me check the other one. The ES ODP's up 2,000 on one. But it's not on the other. So I'll have to take a look at that after the broadcast here and see what the difference was. One of them might be different times. I don't know. So yeah, we got a couple of good trades under our belt here right away at 8:30. Congratulations to Marcia for loading up that NQ 2-minute just like I did yesterday. And she won it yesterday and today. How about that? 2 days in a row. That's awesome. Now, Marcia, I always tell people that these are always odds, right? The strategies, I mean, they don't win them all. None of them have ever been 100% accurate. So a loss is coming. That's all I know. It's just a matter of time. But that's awesome that we hit 2 days in a row. Really exciting. Right out of the gate again. Looked up and they were already at 3,000. I was like, all right, awesome. That's how quick it goes here in the markets. Okay. The NQ is going to push 19,100. Just tiptoed onto it. 19,100. Going to be a good signal B. Make sure I still have that loaded, signal B. Okay, we're not in signal B range yet. Here we go. We're going to catch into signal B here soon. She's loaded up, 1535. Not this one. This one. So we can catch this one right here going long. When the market structure sets up for us here. So make sure I didn't hit the profit target for the day. That might have hit the profit target for the day, so I reset it. All right, NQ is holding that 19,100. My YM signal B just took off. Got YM signal B in over on the left. Should catch NQ signal A on the right in a minute, hopefully. Here we go. NQ signal B is in on the right. Big trade on the right. We got 5 contracts we're holding on the NQ market. So we're holding $25 a tick here. Trying to get up to payday for this account. So I need to get the account in view here. 1535. We're up 500. Pulling back to 0. Pushing up through 800. Here we go. Coming back to $500. Close the door on a loss here. We'll go out of this trade making a few dollars. Okay, pushing up through 1,000. Come on. So, you know, historically, 20 is a real hard number to break up here. So we'll try to see if we can get to 17. You know, I'm going to go the other way. Go the other way. Go behind it. Holding $500. 110. Holding 110. Back to 1,000. Up 1,000 on the right. Up 50 on the left. Holding 1,000. We'll take it off the table. Locking in 1,000. Pushing for 2. $1,500. Halfway there. Halfway home. Here we go, pushing right through 19,120. $2,000 trade. Locked in 1,500. Push through 2,000. Heading north, NQ signal B. YM signal B. Locking them in. 2,500. Lock in 2,000. Ooh. Locking into 1,800 maybe. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. Pushing through 19,130. Coming back to 19,120. 25's holding. $2,000 bill. Easy. Tiptoe here, baby. All right, here we go. 2,300, 2,500. $3,000. Let's lock in our profits. Boom! Great trade. Here we go. Great trade. Signal B. All right. All right, great trade. Got a $500 bill on the YM. All right, great trade. Way to go.
Order submitted.
All right, Robert. Good to see you. Thank you. Got lucky on that one. Good signal B time right now. We saw it. We saw it test 19,200 earlier, and chances are it wants to see that again. I'm guessing. Got another nice, almost smiley face this morning here. All right, let's take that that bullet out of the chamber, and arm ourselves with another one here. Try to play a little defense here with this one. So I got to do a little bit of PA maintenance on this one. I'm down $1,000, so I got to try to hold it together here. Try to play it a little bit smarter. $1,000 gets me 4 trades. So I got 239 here, armed with the NQ30 range signal B. Hoping to catch a trend move, kind of like we did there. But I got to nurture this account back. If take a couple more hits, I have to put this one on the back burner. All right, well, I see the time has slipped by. I appreciate everybody joining the broadcast this morning. Rory Powers be back in the big chair. Good thing tomorrow. Boy, it's really nice having a team, I'll tell you. You really appreciate them. So yeah, looking forward to Rory helping out tomorrow and taking over the broadcast for us. And if he can, I might be back tomorrow. We'll check in with him to see how his trip went and catch up with him. But if so, I might be here. If not, we'll be looking forward to Rory taking over the chair tomorrow. So appreciate everybody joining. Really appreciate you guys. So really good job trading there. I seen Marcia had a good trade. Anybody else that had one? Rue had a couple of good ones. Kim, Robert, Steven. Appreciate you guys joining the broadcast today. Scott, Suzanne, awesome. Mike, Colonel. No doctors this morning. Odious. All right, guys. Everybody have a great day and good luck trading out there. Got the NQ hopefully pushing up to the 19,200 here, and we'll catch signal B somewhere on the backside. But we'll kind of look at the leaderboard for today and see what went down. We had a couple of good trades on the accounts over here today, and had a couple of losers down there, as you saw. And kind of just the highlights over here. Small leaderboard today, unfortunately. We're in here on signal B again. Just jumped in again. I'm going to go ahead and take that one off after this. I don't really need any more money in that particular account. But we scored pretty good on the PA accounts and the prop accounts. But the strategies, we've got a couple of good ones. We had the NQ 2-minute go off for the one-day pass earlier. So I've got that on a couple other machines. Didn't quite get it here, but we'll kind of keep us rolling here and try to make some money and get some software set up for you guys, so you guys are able to make some cash and enjoy your time with your family and your friends. So everybody have a great day and good luck trading. Bye now.